Arlo J. Hemphanger here for Arlo's Alternate Universe. Brought to you by the Two-Bit Wizard. A story of sex, drugs, rock and roll, and other essentials. Available at Amazon, Goodreads, Barnes & Noble, Google, and Apple Books, and anywhere good drugs are sold. I mean, books are sold. Let's see what the wizard has for us today. You're only as good as your drug dealer. Yeah, don't forget that, man. Did you know that the Pina Colada Song was originally entitled Escape? And did you also know that the first line of the song that Rupert Holmes wrote was originally supposed to be, "Do you like Humphrey Bogart?" Look it up, man. My Uncle Vern told me. Has to be true. And you also know that in the second verse, when he's singing, if you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga, wait a minute, man. I know for a fact that the words were changed. It was originally Yoda, which was a reference to Kermit the Frog's arch enemy, that other green dude, who they used to be cousins, like when they were little tadpoles and they were swimming around in a puddle outside your yard. They grew up and they were rivals, man. So they both tried out for the same part. And that part was in the Star Wars trilogy, The Empire Strikes Back. And guess what? Yoda got the part. Because here was the line from the original audition. "Luke, you want to get high?" But Yoda said, "Get high, Luke, you want?" Which got them the part because Kermit couldn't talk backwards. So Kermit never made it in the Star Wars trilogy at all. Got banished out of it totally. Even though he wanted to play the banjo, man. He was going to play the banjo in the Imperial March. You know this one. You know the rest of it and the words too. But that is a great song for a banjo, man. Or maybe a synthesizer. Who knows? But either way, he doesn't get the job. And then he gets busted for possession. But I'm telling you, man, you can't get busted for possession if you don't have possession. If it's on your hands, who cares? It's on your hands. That doesn't mean you possess it. You don't possess it. So you put it in your pocket. Then you put the weed in your pocket. Then it's possession, man. I've gone over this 100 times. But I'm not going to go over it today, okay? So Kermit leaves the country. Him and Miss Piggy. They go to Italy and France and maybe Russia. Who knows? While they're over there, they have Muppet babies. And they come back to the United States. And they're so cute. They're like little Fozzie Bears and little Gonzos. And they run around in diapers. And they get their own show, man. And guess what? Kermit gets the last laugh. Because everybody knows the Muppet babies are 10 times bigger than Star Wars. Who cares about Star Wars? I want to see them little Muppet babies. A little baby Miss Piggy, a little baby Gonzo. I mean, I want to see all the little babies, man. Screw that other stuff. I'm not into it, man. I'm just not into it. Too much realism in Star Wars. So there you go, man. There it is. He gets the last laugh. But in a way, maybe Yoda does too, because little Yoda's kid, he gets a role in that Disney thing, Mandalorian, yeah, and they call him the child. And then Kermit's cousin or nephew Robin, he doesn't get anything. But that's the way it goes, man. That's the way it is. Sometimes things, they just aren't very fair. So, what do you think? Fact? Fiction? Look it up. It's far out. Tune in next time when we'll talk about the hostile takeover of Michael McDonald over the Doobie Brothers and how his cousin Ronald McDonald was behind the whole scheme when he was trying to change the words to the title of the song, "What a Fool Believes," to "I Want a Double Cheese." Because, of course, he's a cousin of Ronald McDonald, man. And back then, hamburgers were 39 cents. And I got the munchies, dude. So you got to tune in next week and see what happens. for more of Arlo's alternate universe. Give me a high five down on the subscribe button, man. Peace out. See you next time.